Hey there, you guys. ElectricVideoGamer here. How do I do the intro again? Yep, ElectricVideoGamer, the OG EVG Big Rob, Mr. GG's himself. There we go. That's how it, I think that's how it goes. I don't know why I did that for the predictions video, but here we are. Now it's time to react to the full Nintendo Direct. It says tune in for a Nintendo Direct live stream featuring roughly 40 minutes of information focused on Nintendo Switch games releasing this winter. Alright, so two things. Well, first things first, keep in mind that my predictions were recorded on Monday before we even got this announcement. So, two things to keep in mind here. One, it doesn't say there's a specific focus. So there doesn't seem to be a specific focus on Mario RPG like I was expecting. That being said, there will still be a focus on Mario RPG. I think that'll still be like a not a decent chunk of the direct. Like I'm not expecting 15 minutes dedicated to it, but I'm expecting about 5. Roughly about 5 minutes dedicated to Mario RPG. Um or more, basically. Let's see. Second thing, it says Switch games coming this winter, not Switch games coming in 2023. Winter goes until February of 2024. We're going to hear about some early next year games here. They are basically just straight up implying that. And they'll probably reveal some games that go beyond winter as well. I was actually taking a look at the directs, the previous September directs, just to see if any of them like hold up or if any of them, if I remember being excited about any of them. And really, only last year's was a bit lackluster. Only last year's September direct was a bit lackluster. The 2021 one was great. The 2020 partner showcase, like y'all may not remember, but that one was actually pretty decent because we got Ori in that one as well as more info on Monster Hunter Rise and Stories. I think there were a couple other things I can't quite remember, but yeah. And then 2019, 2019 was funny because I looked at it. The first thing that came up was Overwatch. I'm like, oh, that's when we got Overwatch. But it's also the one that ended with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And it also covered Luigi's Mansion and Animal Crossing and Smash Brothers. That was when Terry was revealed. And you know I love my Terry. So it was great. Honestly, it's kind of funny looking back at it and just being like, oh wow, these directs were actually pretty decent. Is this camera working okay? Just making sure. We're doing it live, basically. So don't expect much of this to get edited out. If anything, like the beginning might be edited out or something. I'll probably put a. Can I even do timestamps? Do I know how to do timestamps? If I do, I will put a timestamp for when this direct starts, basically. Because I just decided to start 10 minutes before. I wanted to do 5 minutes, but, you know. So it goes. I mentioned something in my predictions video. I recently got addicted to One Piece. Now, because of that, I'm kind of hoping that One Piece Odyssey gets announced here. One Piece Odyssey at this point is pretty old, so I don't know if they would move it up. But they did move up Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So it's not impossible. Bandai Namco seems to be pretty late to the party when it comes to developing Switch ports anyway, so. I'd like to imagine that when the Super Switch does release, Bandai Namco just takes all those games that really should have gone to Switch and just like, alright, pile them on here. We don't have an excuse anymore. Scarlet Nexus, get over there. Tales of Arise, get over there. Just like, yeah, we can't hold back anymore. Elden Ring, get over there. Armor Core, get over there. I'm pretty sure that Namco still publishes the FromSoft stuff, don't they? Because I know they published the Dark Souls series. But anyway, Boy, oh boy. That's an interesting conversation topic, too. Um, People have been talking about what third-party games could release on Super Switch when that finally comes out, and like what might be at launch versus what might be first year versus what might come later. Which, you know, that's a 2 year in advance conversation at least. That's a 2 year in advance conversation at least. I still think Super Switch is going to launch in like September to November of 2024, in that range. What was I getting ready to say? But I think another interesting conversation would be, what third-party games do you think are going to release on the current Switch before the Super Switch even comes out? That would be very weird. Like, think about it. Gotham Knights got rated recently, which I haven't, I didn't mention in my predictions, but, you know, it's there. It's, I don't know if it's going to be here, honestly. Like, I just can't imagine Gotham Knights running on Switch when it barely runs on anything else. I cannot imagine it. If it's here, it's cloud, and that already kind of sullies the experience. You get what I mean? Having a cloud version already, you already know a cloud version's coming. Oh, well, so it goes. Oh boy, oh boy. Just to mention this as well, before we get started here, there's a state of play that's coming later today. Unfortunately, it starts up right when I start work. So, or start my job, basically. So, I can't react to it. I just can't. I can't. Well, I can't react to it and record my reaction. I can react to it. It's just gonna be on my jank streaming, jank, what you call it, setup of and iPhone and Raycons while trying to get paperwork done. But for that, I'm going to turn the music off because it's like a few minutes left. Alright. But for that, I think that we'll probably see... Gotta make sure that the volume's good on this. I think that for that state of play, we're going to see Spider-Man 2, and that's really all I care about. Genuinely. Stellar Blade does look interesting. Hopefully it's fun and not just a visual plethora of stuff. I hope we see Pragmata. We Every time we see Pragmata, that little girl is holding up the thing saying, "Sorry, sorry, we need a bit more time." And it's like, it's okay. Calm down. You're fine. But I do want to see what you're cooking, Capcom, because lately you've been cooking some good stuff. Please, I want to see more Pragmata. Um, what else besides that? I don't know if we'll see Wolverine. We are close enough to Spider-Man's release where we could, but I don't know if we will. Since it's right before Tokyo Game Show, we'll probably see some Japanese games. So, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, please, please. But that's just for state of play. Anywho, Nintendo Direct, less than a minute, and by less than a minute, I mean a few seconds. Here we go. I said, here we go. I said here. Okay. Here we go. Alright. This should be good. Usually this is the loudest part of the direct. So what do we open with? Side order. Okay. Is that Pearl? Okay. Skeletal fishies. Not sure how that works. Oh, oh, there's scores. Oh, there's a score attack. Is that? Oct. Color chip. Okay, so it is the, what you call it? It's the mission. So it's like going to different floors. Interesting. And doing missions. Digital. Splatoon 3 expansion pack. Side order. Sounds like Marina might be the bad guy in this one. Which I expected her to be the leader. I don't know about bad guy, but oh.
You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC, Side Order. This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you'll strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We're developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again.
Okay.
It's planned to release in spring 2020.
Ooh, it's late.
Please look forward to it.
Ooh, I didn't expect it to be that late.
Okay, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Well, I'll pick it up when it comes out, basically.
The toys are back in town.
Oh god, already with Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Mario.
Oh, it's actually Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
Heated up on the Game Boy Advance system, reignites on the Nintendo Switch.
It's just a remake of Mario vs. Donkey Kong. The first, the original.
Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario
honestly, like,
to track him down.
this isn't the best case scenario, but it's better than the previous scenarios would have been. I'll take it. I'll gladly take it, honestly. I do wish it was an actual new one. I do wish it was that isometric one, but I'll take this.
That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key.
It's funny because this is Mario vs. Donkey Kong was already kind of like a remake slash sequel to Mario Donkey Kong 94, so this is just a remake of a remake.
To collect mini Marios, clear stages, and face Donkey Kong head on.
So the minis are here, but you don't. It doesn't seem like you use them.
You can play with a friend in local co-op.
Okay. Cool.
However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you to recover the toys.
All right, sounds good.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
February.
On Nintendo Switch, February 16th.
I'll take it.
Pre-orders begin today.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I love Mario vs. Donkey Kong, the originals, and this is going to be an original one, so I will take it. All right, Prince of Persia.
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance. Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series.
This was more or less expected.
2D side-scrolling action
Well, okay, I wouldn't say it was expected. I just didn't think we would see much more of it. I didn't know if we really needed to. Maybe that's because I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, that looks like a good game. And I was just like, yeah, we're good. But no, we probably did.
Journey progresses. Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal.
All right, you know what? Fair. We haven't seen this yet, so yeah, that's fair.
The number of amulets you can equip is limited, though, so choose wisely.
Okay.
Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and discover the mysteries of Mount Calf.
Yeah, honestly, very happy about a Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake. It's better than the minis would have been, so I'll take it. I do wish that they tried isometric Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I feel like that would have worked well. Maybe someone else will pitch it eventually.
Chase your passions.
Why did you emphasize Chase?
For true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2.
Okay.
Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main campaign to unlock vehicles, courses, and more. You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action? Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the metal.
Looks like the frame rate drops a bit, but that's okay.
Go full throttle in Horizon Chase 2.
I was like, there better be local multiplayer, because I don't know if there was in Horizon Chase 1.
Warm up for musical mayhem.
Okay, Rhythm Castle. I saw this earlier when it was on pre-order at Best Buy.
Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games.
Yeah, this is a Konami game, which is funny.
Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes, or jam together in local or online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
This might be interesting. Spy Family?
Forger has a new assignment from
Anya.
Photo diary. On weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family time in the evenings.
It looks a tiny bit rough, but it's stylized in a way where it doesn't make that huge of a difference. I don't know. Like, it looks about as rough as Detective Pikachu does, but because of the thick outlines and the stylization, it looks better than Detective Pikachu. Which is funny. There's Mario RPG.
The Super Mario RPG game is back with updated graphics. Let's go over some new and returning gameplay features.
Alright.
Time your button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received. When you time your attacks perfectly, you can damage all enemies at once.
Okay.
A successful action command will fill this gauge.
So action commands attack all now.
Unleash the 3-character triple move.
Okay.
Depending on your current party, the move will change. So experiment with different combos.
Interesting. Booster.
During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again.
Okay.
But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy.
Oh. Ooh. Okay, gotcha. Understood. So you can rematch bosses, but it's gonna be tough.
Mario and Friends, when Super Mario RPG
Oh, that's it.
Switch system November 17th.
Thought there would be more that they would talk about.
Now on Nintendo
All right.
eShop.
Well, that's way less time for RPG than I thought.
Look alive.
Is this Deca Police?
Almost there.
No.
The Nintendo DS game Trace Memory returns on the Nintendo Switch.
Another code.
Memories.
So that's confirmed now too.
Named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there, Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
Okay. So it's like a visual novel kind of puzzle game. I might actually be into this. Maybe.
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
Cool.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures. Fully
Another
enhanced
code,
on Nintendo
Recollection.
Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th.
On January
Pre-orders
19th.
begin
Okay.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Interesting.
Another Code Recollection includes
So, the Wii and 3DS game did end up being Another Code. Interesting.
Never released in North America. Both games
Or the Wii and DS game.
on Nintendo Switch. Please look forward
Wow.
to playing them early next
So far, Puro's 2 for 3.
Please take a look at this.
So far, Puro's 2 for 3. There's Peach. This must be the Princess Peach game. Is it a stage?
A loyal Toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater.
Yep, this is the Peach game then.
Princess Peach and some Toads went to go see it. But then... the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage.
Grape. And the
Now
Sour
it's up
Bunch.
to
Interesting.
Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch. The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this. Whoa! Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach.
Okay, so it is different costumes that do different abilities. Oh, that's sick. Oh, hang on. Hold on. Musketeer Peach? Alright.
Peach saved this performance
Okay.
and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become
Detective Peach.
Investigate clues and track down who done it.
Okay. This actually looks like a lot of fun.
Desserts have been snatched from this sweet special.
Chef Peach?
Turn into Patissier Peach. and
Oh,
save it
Patissier
from
Peach.
sugar
Okay.
crash.
Oh. So it's like a few different kind of gameplay
Martial
styles.
arts School. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends.
This is sick. This is actually sick. I love this.
Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our
Is this called Princess Peach Showtime?
Spotlight.
That's gonna be a big kicker too.
Princess Peach Showtime.
It is.
Makes its debut on Nintendo
March.
Switch, March 22nd.
Okay.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo.
So not quite Valentine's Day, but March. Okay. Princess Peach Showtime. I'm down. That looks like a lot of fun, actually.
New look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today, so please stay tuned. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Yes. Honestly, that's exactly what I wanted from it. It looks like so much fun.
Saga begins.
Brand new Saga games?
Multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond.
Saga Emerald Beyond.
There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets.
Puppeteer.
A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity.
Okay, a magical girl, basically.
Fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization.
Bonnie and Clyde.
A songstress mech who lost her voice and body.
Primrose. Oh,
And a
never mind.
King of Darkness who was recently reawakened.
And a Demon King.
Select
Gotcha.
a hero, then follow
What
the
an interesting,
17
what an interesting cast, huh?
as they strive to achieve their
What an
goals.
interesting team.
How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise.
That's an interesting combination.
Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory.
So, like,
Special techniques to
what'd you
control
call
the
it?
order of actions. Or
Doggone, Tokyo Mirage
to
Sessions.
swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
I've never played a Saga game. That does look interesting, though.
The legendary Raider
Tomb Raider.
returns.
Now, is this the actual Tomb Raider games?
3 Tomb Raider games,
Yep.
all with
Tomb Raider
all
1 through 3
divisions
remastered.
entering onto Nintendo Switch in one
Why'd you remove the polygons? I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Lara Croft.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Stop.
Face off against deadly foes and even deadlier legends.
All right, Tomb Raider.
Climb, backflip, and swan dive through perilous quests spanning different countries.
No, I'm down with this. I'm down with Tomb Raider.
Along the way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover treasures of the ancient world and unravel mysteries lost to the ravages of time.
Can you switch between old and new,
Master
or?
Trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look
Yep.
and the upgraded visuals at any time.
Yep. Old and new.
Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered
On Valentine. That's the Valentine's Day game, I guess.
February 14th.
Tomb Raider.
Pre-orders begin today. on
Okay,
Nintendo
sure.
Shop.
That works. That's funny.
This detective's
Oh,
got a
God, it
secret
was
to
here.
brilliance.
I wanted you sizzle reeled.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father. Tim interviews people, Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together.
Eh.
They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash Rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls with Luxray.
They've got shadows on it now, so it actually does kind of look a bit better. Or am I tripping? It actually kind of looks a bit better.
Launches on Nintendo Switch October 6th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo.
I didn't think they had enough time to make it look a bit better, but it actually kind of looks a bit better.
It's a real toot.
Trombone champ? Really?
Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game Trombone Champ.
Okay.
Play the notes in time with the music as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you.
I was gonna say Joy-Con controls, because this only really works with a mouse, you know.
Or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller. The controls are pretty unique.
Yeah.
Every control scheme won't be a walk in the park. Honk your way
Wait,
through nearly
IR
50
can't.
songs spanning
Okay,
various
interesting.
genres, from classical to electronica and everything in between.
Yeah.
Up to 4 musicians can band together in local multiplayer. Trombone Champ slide.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch.
It's kind of surprising. It's like, huh. Alright then.
Your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games.
Okay, what you got now?
10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler.
Battle Crush?
Knock your
Okay.
opponent's health down to 0.
I don't know, I see this and I think Pokemon Unite, and I'm just like, okay.
Or shove 'em off the collapsing terrain to
I'm not an MMO guy. Not
Choose
really.
15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring.
Of course,
Beta
of
tests
course.
will be available this October.
Alright.
Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open
I don't
world
have much time after the Direct, so this is probably a good time during the Direct to talk about some of the stuff we've seen already. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, pretty excited. Side Order looks interesting. Princess Peach Showtime, I'm genuinely excited about that. Another Code, glad to see it. Another Code, honestly, kind of look. They remade it enough to make it look really interesting. And I'm excited for Tomb Raider. I'm genuinely excited to play Tomb Raider. A lot of later today stuff here. Oh, is this? Oh, it's Contra. Operation Galaga?
Stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces. Spring into action with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and Way Forward features
Way
new weapons,
And Konami and wait for
powerful
oh
super
oh
attacks,
oh we might get a good new Contra game, huh?
Nintendo Switch system early next year.
Okay, all right, Contra, I'm down.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
I'm down for Contra.
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations.
All right, what Square Enix game is this?
The world stands consumed by immense evil. A fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage.
I kind of like the style of it. It's like HD 2D, but not, if that makes sense.
Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare.
I like the style.
Now is to walk it.
But it's another tactics game that I have no idea how I would work with, honestly.
Traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies, forge your bonds, and lead the liberation to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas.
Oh, this is Atlas.
Alienware present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord. Available March 8th, 2024.
Oh, this is an Atlas game. Okay. Interesting. Oh, Luigi's Mansion 2. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Let's see if it looks a bit better than it did when they revealed it.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural. Luigi, a faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem. No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device.
Are you guys really going in depth on Luigi's Mansion 2 like we ain't already played 3?
Vacuum up objects and interact.
Alright, like Detective Pikachu, this actually does look a bit better. Not really by much. Not as much as I was expecting.
When you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. You can even
It does look better than it did when they revealed it, at least. But why are they going in depth with this game of all
In this game,
games?
you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers will use every trick in the
I was gonna say they could have spent some of this time on Princess Peach, but honestly, like,
And Luigi's
Princess
summons
Peach
ghosts.
Showtime did get a lot of time, so.
Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exercise across different multiplayer modes.
Just online, though?
Luigi's Mansion 2
Just online, it
HD
sounds like.
creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
Summer. Alright, so it's further out than I thought.
Next,
What?
we have 2 announcements to share.
Well, still.
First, please take a look at this video.
Okay, 2 announcements. Huh? Question mark block.
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture.
Oh.
The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum.
Oh, okay. A Nintendo museum, I guess,
At the
then.
Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed. Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March 2024.
Oh, so
We'll
it's
share more
almost
information,
done, basically.
such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned.
It's basically almost done.
Next, we'd like to share some updates on upcoming amiibo figures.
Okay.
The Zelda and Ganondorf amiibo figures are releasing
Daddy Dorf.
November 3rd.
What about
Amiibo figures
Yes!
and Mio from the Xenoblade
January
3
19th?
game
Pre-ordering now.
released as a set on January 19th, 2024.
Pre-ordering now.
And finally, we have a new amiibo figure to announce.
Sora? Sora!
Fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Finally.
is on the way.
Finally, Sora.
Everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in amiibo form. Please look forward to its release next year.
They finally got to do a Sora amiibo. Took them long enough.
That's all for today's amiibo announcements.
Okay.
Next, please take a look at this.
So no more amiibo announcements. Cool. For today, anyway. F-Zero!
The first F-Zero game returns as a 9-player battle.
F-Zero 99, there it is.
F-Zero 99. Race on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super NES game. Tear through courses in high-speed races, but be careful. Your power meter will decrease if you crash into pilots or guardrails. If it hits 0, you're out.
Yep. Same old F-Zero.
Avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race.
So there's the F-Zero 99.
Risky?
Alright, Puro's 3 for 3.
Speed boost.
Honestly, it was still exciting to see this stuff.
You can also collect
I'm very glad that Mario vs. Donkey Kong was basically the
To
original.
a special path called the Skyway.
Oh!
Best chance at bypassing your rivals and
Ah.
jumping into a higher position.
They got a new wrinkle in for this one, too.
Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
Okay. Nice.
Players, one winner. It's time to race your way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members later today.
Alright, so it's out today. While they get rid of Pac-Man 99, I guess.
More than 30 years after its original release, F-Zero is back as a Battle Royale game. This title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members.
Okay. See, a lot of people did want this, so...
Hope you will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
Alright. What else you got?
One little hero, one humongous problem.
Alright, F-Zero 99. It's cool that we got it. I won't say that it's not slightly disappointing that this is how F-Zero comes back, but a lot of people have been wanting something along the lines of a 99 game for F-Zero, so it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's honestly pretty cool that F-Zero's back at all. F-Zero 99? Nice. It's interesting. I appreciate it. Also, that Puro bird is going to get strung up. He's been hunted. Vandaltail. I figured it was League of Legends. I'm like, those look like League of Legends characters. More League of Legends?
Did you hear that? Join best friends Nunu and Willem on a journey.
Yep, more League of Legends.
Wilds of the Freljord. Jump, climb, and sled your way through.
This looks like an actual adventure game, huh?
Where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 1st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I do hope we get something else from F-Zero today. It would be nice.
Let's move into formation.
Alright, it's time for WarioWare. Island Vacation.
Tropical resort contains
WarioWare.
tons of micro games that'll get your body moving. In each micro
I
game,
love
you'll get a specific
WarioWare
pose
so much.
called a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
Okay, IR camera. They're really using that IR camera with like a year left in the Switch.
Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode.
Rocky.
Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty, everyone's in for a wacky time.
I love WarioWare.
Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
They definitely strung up that bird.
A heroic tale will soon unfold.
What's this now?
Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion.
Oh, Yuden Chronicle.
Meet Noah, a humble villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire. And Marissa, a forest guardian. These 3 band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause.
But yeah, honestly, like F-Zero 99 is cool, if not a little bit disappointing that it's just F-Zero SNES again in a different way. They do it in a unique enough way to where it's interesting, but it's still just... I wish F-Zero would come back in a bigger way, is all. But it's alright.
Strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust, betrayal, justice.
Like, I was hoping they would do the SNES one. I was hoping that they were basically showing, like, the SNES, and then it would update into a modern version, at least. Oh, well. Alright, April for Yuden Chronicle.
Participate in some pixel-perfect play.
Some more pixel games, interesting.
Next stop, Octopia.
Oh,
Travel to a charming parallel
a sequel to
world
Eastward?
DLC for Eastward.
Oh, DLC for
Sam and
Eastward.
John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village.
Oh, so it's just, what you call it. It's Stardew Valley. They just said, alright, so let's turn this Earthbound game into Stardew Valley.
Don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story.
Oh, interesting.
Octopia ventures onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I still really want to get Eastward.
Get back into the groove.
Wargroove, too.
In
Yep.
this sequel to Wargroove, charge a
They're all these are all Chucklefish so far. I still need to finish Advance Wars.
The Fari.
The fact that I can even say that I still need to finish Advance Wars is so cool. See, that's the thing. Like, I know some people might be disappointed in stuff like F-Zero 99 or another code. But honestly, like, it's so great to have these series that people haven't seen in a while. Right? These series that haven't had any new games in forever. Like, I'm happy that we get these. I'm very happy that we get these.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Scare chatter. And what in the world is this?
Catch fish by day, then serve them as sushi by night, and the aquatic adventure, Dave the Diver. Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu. Then tend to the clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations.
Okay, this looks stupid enough to probably be amazing.
System October 26th. Pre-orders in a
October 26th.
swim onto Nintendo eShop later today.
Okay, there's a demo. This looks stupid enough to actually be fun.
The final wave is
Okay,
racing
Mario
on.
Kart. Let's see it.
Here's a sneak peek at Wave 6, the final wave of the Mario
Oh.
Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. From the Mario Kart Wii game,
Daisy Circuit.
More return
Too much Wii
cars
game
being
stuff.
added in Wave 6.
Diddy Kong.
Mario Kart Double Dash game, Diddy Kong. From
Funky Kong.
Are we Funky Kong? And from the
And Pauline. We have more than 2 more characters. Awesome. Alright. I'm down for that.
and also
And Peachette. Oh, snap. Okay. Hold on. So they are just doing a bunch more characters, it sounds like.
Wave 6 of the Mario
So
Kart
4
Deluxe
characters. That was
game.
surprising.
DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game
How's the-
drives onto Nintendo
How's the
Switch
roster going to look for
consoles.
this? It's probably more than 4.
Nintendo Switch online
Probably
players
more than
and
4
members
characters.
Can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased.
Honestly, Daisy Circuit is not that exciting, mostly because I'm a Double Dash guy. But Diddy and Funky,
Something new
along
is
with
among us.
Pauline and Peachette, I'm down. Something new with Among Us? Is it a new map? That's the Skell. Mushrooms. Oh, they're going down. So is this just a new map? Oh! Are they making a survival mode for Among Us? So the mushroom map. The conch! The fungal. Okay. I didn't expect Among Us content here.
Launches this October.
I'm down. I'm down.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
They haven't announced a GameCube game yet. So, quick recap. The physical's coming. They haven't announced a GameCube game yet, so I wonder if that's going to pop up at any point. Honestly, like, best case scenario with, yeah, there's Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Versus Peach Showtime. Splatoon 3, Side Order, Luigi's Mansion 2. So they've still got a pretty decent schedule so far.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles. This next video will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Alright. So no GameCube game this time, huh? No! You did not! Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door! Well, there it is! There's the GameCube game! The Thousand-Year Door! I can't believe it! You've got to be kidding me! I didn't expect that here! Gubella! Miss No Arms, you're here! Vivian! Oh! My beautiful people! Oh! Show me the battle system. Show me the battle system. Larry! Coops! Oh! The little Yoshi boy, yeah! Where's Bobbery? Where's Miss Mouse? Hi. Oh, this is fantastic! Oh! Oh no, I'm so sorry to everyone for being loud. Oh man. Oh! Oh! I was already pretty happy with this direct. This puts me over the doggone moon. There's Miss Mouse. Oh, Dupless, you jerk. Crump, Hooktail. Oh, Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. No, no. Oh, okay. It's still the it's still the same old Princess Peach side portion. I'm surprised that ended up in the trailer. 2024. Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door.
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics. Whether you play the original or have yet to play it, we hope you look forward to experiencing this adventure.
I'm crying. I'm so happy.
That's all for today's Nintendo
I'm
Direct.
genuinely so happy now.
Thank you for watching.
So no GameCube remaster. Instead, we got a GameCube remake. I'm surprised. Like, honestly, I didn't put too much faith in Puro. I put the stuff up here, you see, for the announcements that I was hoping for, more or less. The Mario vs. Donkey Kong, F-Zero, and the GameCube game. And they all came true. It's still no Rhythm Heaven. But, man, I'm happy with this. There were only, like, 2, maybe 3 games that I was just like, oh, that's cool. And everything else, I'm just like, oh, that looks great. Or, hey, I might actually be interested in this. Everything, this was great. This was fantastic. And, oh, okay. Let's recap a few things. Luigi's Mansion 2 looks a bit better, but I was expecting it to look much better. That being said, it's coming out in summer, so it could still improve. Detective Pikachu 2, I wasn't expecting to look much better. It actually looks a bit better. They got some shadows on there, which I think helps out a lot. So, honestly, and the zoomed in stuff actually kind of looked okay. So, maybe I'll retract on Detective Pikachu Returns a little bit. It might actually be cool. Side Order looks interesting. I'm still not sure as to what the gimmick is, but I'm down for it. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Like, it's not like a full reimagining of Mario vs. Donkey Kong like I wanted, but at least it's the good Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I'll take that. Another code. I'm down for trying another code. It looks like it might be fun. Oh, there was no Sonic here. I just realized that there was no Sonic. I'm surprised. No Sonic Superstars, no Sonic Frontiers. Genuinely surprised there was no Sonic. Princess Peach Showtime looks amazing, honestly. Like, it's looks great. It's what I would want from a Princess Peach game, honestly. And... oh yeah, F-Zero 99. A little disappointed that it's not something a bit newer to look at, but it does look unique enough to actually be kind of fun. And Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door. Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door. 2 things about that. One, now we have a pattern. We are getting at least one GameCube game every single direct. That has been established now. Maybe not Shadow dropped, but we are getting at least one. We got a remaster, virtually a remake of Metroid Prime earlier in the year. We got a remaster of Pikmin 1 and 2 in June. And now we're getting a full remake of Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door. It's coming next year, but we are getting that. I didn't think they would announce it. I thought they'd let Mario RPG ride, but it sounds like they just want to get some Mario RPGs on here. I wish it wasn't so late in the Switch's life, but at the same time, I'm just happy it's here at all, and I'm happy that everything seems to be intact with upgraded graphics. I'm so happy about 1,000-Year Door. I am so happy about 1,000-Year Door. Oh! Yeah, this direct honestly was probably like a 9 out of 10 for me. Genuinely, a 9 out of 10. And the only drop-in point was probably just like the the disappointment, the slight disappointment in F-Zero not being as updated, which I'm happy to get F-Zero at all, so it doesn't really matter that much. And then like those 2 or 3 games that came up that I just it was they weren't for me. Like I was just like they're okay. But otherwise, fantastic. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. Tell me what you guys thought about this Nintendo Direct. I'm happy. I'm very satisfied. Y'all tell me what you think. Oh, I forgot about Tomb Raider. I'm excited about Tomb Raider of all things too. Ah, tell me what you guys think. If this is the last year for the Switch, they're going out freaking fighting. Let's go. All right. At least in my opinion. Obviously, not everyone's gonna share that. You tell me how you guys feel. All right. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.